to give us the Speaker's address. Karibu.
Thank you. I stand before you today with a lot of nostalgia. And today I stand before you to speak on behalf of my boss, the Right Honorable Speaker of the National Assembly, Dr. Moses Wetangula. And before I do my diligent work of reading his speech, I think I will request your ladyship, the Chief Justice, the Deputy Chief Justice, and our Prime Cabinet Secretary to allow me to adopt the protocols that have been hereby established. I have edited his speech on that part, so I need to seek that indulgence. It goes to say that it is a great honor and pleasure for me to be here today as you launch the social transformation through access to justice blueprint 2023-2033. Allow me to commend the Honorable Chief Justice for achieving this great milestone of starting the journey of moving the judiciary towards the trajectory of enhancing access to justice. The launch of the social transformation through access to justice blueprint is a testament of the values that the Honorable Chief Justice holds dear from my conversations with her. I commend her for having the people close to her heart. Ladies and gentlemen, I note that the journey towards transforming our judiciary gained traction following the promulgation of the Constitution in 2010, a journey that I personally can say I was proud to be part of. It is hence commendable that the social transformation through access to justice blueprint seeks to move the judiciary from the confines of the courtrooms to being agents of social transformation through enhancing access to justice to all. Ladies and gentlemen, you can also agree with me that each arm of government has a role to play in the social and economic development of the country. To this end, I'm glad that the judiciary can serve the people of Kenya. This calls for an examination of what are the real barriers of access to justice and then move towards eliminating those barriers. Whereas I'm aware that the last 10 years of the judiciary has been on the journey towards judicial transformation through the implementation of the Judiciary Transformation Framework Blueprint 2012-2016 under the leadership of the Honorable former Chief Justice Willie Mutunga, you will agree with me that access to justice is a fundamental human right and is yet to be realized by each Kenyan. The backlog of cases, delays in hearing and determination of cases, corruption, high cost of filing of cases, and non-availability of court stations and funding in certain areas characterizes our judicial system. Ladies and gentlemen, looking at other comparative jurisdictions in the light of this blueprint that is being launched today, I would like to bring your attention to Denmark. Denmark is rated the best country in the world with the most effective judicial system. Denmark's judicial system is characterized by timeliness in dispute resolution, a vast establishment of judicial officers, independence of the judiciary through allocation of adequate resources, and free legal aid and legal aid insurance in seeking to deal with the high cost of litigation. Comparing Denmark with our judicial system illuminates hope that although we are not yet there, we have started the journey towards social transformation through access to justice. For instance, ladies and gentlemen, also as a legislature, we have been at the forefront of working closely with the judiciary in enhancing its independence to ensure the dispensation of justice to all Kenyans. For instance, in the financial year 2023-2024, the National Assembly approved the appropriation of an estimated 22.2 billion to the judiciary for the dispensation of justice. As you may be aware, as a country, we are yet to reach the international best practice of ensuring that at least 3% of the allocation of the national budget goes to the judiciary. And this has been due to the tight fiscal environment that the country currently finds itself in. Ladies and gentlemen, in this regard, there is need for continuous engagements and consultation between the judiciary and the National Assembly in seeking to ensure adequate resource allocation to the judiciary to enable it achieve its objectives of social transformation through access to justice. For instance, recently, the House passed the Statute Miscellaneous Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 60 of 2022. The bill amended the Judicature Act, Cap 8, to increase the number of Court of Appeal judges. We should get a clap for that. Finally, allow me to reiterate our commitment as a National Assembly in working together with the judiciary to ensure the realization of the blueprint on social transformation through access to justice. The doors of the National Assembly will remain open should you need us to put in place any mechanism that may require legislative intervention to enhance access to justice to our people. And finally, I will quote the words of the 35th President of the United States, John F. Kennedy, who once said that efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. I'm glad that the social transformation through access to justice blueprint has defined the purpose and the direction of the judiciary. And I know that the judiciary is headed to greater heights for the next 10 years. Certainly, we look forward as a country to a country where every Kenyan will have access to justice. With those few remarks, I wish you all the best and the best regards from our Honorable Speaker, and I thank you. And allow me, having served here, and like I said, it gives me great pleasure to be here, allow me to make one remark or two on my own behalf. I have, like I said, fond memories when I was here, when the journey and the fast development of the judiciary transformation framework under the leadership of Chief Justice Willie Mutunga then began. It is at that time that I developed a deep love and passion for the transformation of the judiciary. To this day, I have a deep commitment and belief that the judiciary is going to transform our country. And as a patriotic Kenyan who wants this country to change and sees this country being a better place for our children, I am committed to continue being an ambassador and a champion of the judiciary from wherever I am. I know that people make fun of me at the National Assembly. They say, why do you act like you work for the judiciary? And I tell them, because I've interacted with the judiciary. And I know the challenges that face the judiciary. And I know what they lack. And therefore, you have my commitment, and you've probably seen it, that throughout, I have remained an advocate of the judiciary. I also remind people that I am first an officer of the court before I'm a politician. And the Honorable Prime Cabinet Secretary will tell you that during the development of the Kenya Kwanza plan, I was very vocal about the judiciary, and I will still remain to be vocal. Many people have asked me, but they weren't nice to you. Why are you still the advocate? I always remind them that even though the worst nightmare of my professional career did happen here, it is also that turning point that took me to bigger heights in my professional career. It is the place that turned my life around and took me to places that I have grown, and on a path to a place where today I love and have the opportunity to impact and change the direction of my country. And for that, I will be forever grateful to the judiciary. So you have a friend in me, all of you. Thank you, and God bless you.